Next batch of articles. What we got for you? Oh, I hinted at it earlier. Let's talk about it. I hinted at it in the stream earlier. So let's talk about it. For this next batch of articles, I'm here to push an agenda. I've talked about it on the stream, and I know I've posted it on social media. My take on Fable, it looks fire. Day one cop. But back to this. I know I talked about it on stream, and I know I've clipped it and put it on social media, and it's actually gone viral, where I talked about how people love to hate PC gamers because they say it's full of cheaters. Like, some people have argued that PC gaming has ruined Call of Duty, and that's a terrible take because you wouldn't have Call of Duty without PC gaming. It was a PC exclusive, guys. It's a terrible take. Instead of blaming the corporation for not putting a proper anti-cheat in the game, you know, the corporation that has one of the biggest IPs in the world, not biggest games, one of the biggest IPs in the world that generates billions upon billions upon billions upon billions upon billions upon billions. Instead of blaming the corporation and holding them accountable, and then when they don't listen to your feedback, not buying the game, people love to say PC gamers are all hackers and you're ruining the fucking game. And there is some truth to that. PC does have hackers, right? But my counter argument that I made, and I know it's gone viral before on TikTok, is I say console gamers have just as many hackers as PC gamers. You guys just hack completely differently. And maybe some of you don't view it as fucking hacking. And specifically, I was talking about the NBA 2K and the Call of Duty community, because you guys love to use Chrono Zens. If you don't know what a Chrono Zen is, it is a device that you plug into the controller, and then you can load scripts into it to make the game easier. The way they do it in shooters is they can make it to where they have no recoil on the guns. There's you can auto aim and snap onto people. In 2K, you auto green. And I just found out there's a new script in NBA 2K. And before you say, oh, that doesn't matter because that's only 2 games, what's the #1 game downloaded on the PS5? And this data is very important because the PS5 is the most powerful platform. For every 4 PS5s, only 1 Xbox is sold. So when we look at the most downloaded games on the PS5, when we're talking about console gamers as a whole, unfortunately, I can use the PS5 to generalize you guys because that's most of you. It's mostly ball and gun games. I think 9 out of 10 most popular games on console were ball and gun games. This affects, I think the issue is console gamers don't realize that Zens have affected your community so fucking much. You got used to it and you're numb to it, but it's full of fucking cheaters. Now, why am I bringing this data up and why am I bringing Zens up? I just recently found out, speaking of the #1 most downloaded game on the PS5, there are new hacks, new Zen users. There are new scripts that are available on the Zen for NBA 2K. And apparently 2K26, which, by the way, I like the game. It's just they ruined it with a patch once again. And then also now they're letting cheaters run rampant. Apparently cheaters are running so rampant in NBA 2K that people are finally quitting the fucking game. And there's new scripts, but I'm gonna play y'all some videos. And if you don't believe me, look at this video I found on my fucking timeline, bruh. They're openly bragging about how many Zens they're selling.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
They making money.
Come on, son.
The ball and Zen gamers. This is a problem. Go on Amazon. You can look this up yourself. Type in Chrono Zen on Amazon. 6,000 sold in the past month from this seller. 2,000 here. These motherfuckers is flying. By the way, you can get them in Best Buy. You can get them in GameStop. If any of y'all play on PlayStation or Xbox and you got that homeboy that's fucking garbage at games and then just out of nowhere, this nigga's got a 3 KD, you need to question him. Anybody in this chat who plays 2K and your homeboy is the trashiest person on the rec team and out of nowhere he's just greening everything because he's got a new build, yeah, okay. Let's watch some of these videos. Hold up, where the audio button at? Am I blind? Am I bugging? Yo, where the audio button is? It's normally like right here. Am I tired today? Where the fucking audio button? I'm about to reload this shit. Now you see why. Oh, there it's glitching. I'm not bugging. Thank God it's glitching. I was like, am I old?
In the worst place I've ever seen it. So I'm on Xbox scrolling for group posts, trying to play my PG in the park, carry some dudes. And he says, "Hey, are you plugged?" I said, "Nah."
Now you see why I avoid Battlefield 6 and Dice. Battlefield 6 doesn't have a lot of cheaters. Battlefield 6 has other problems, but cheaters, nah. That's one of the reasons why I enjoyed RedSec. Their anti-cheat is really good. It's almost too damn good because you need a PC that can load their fucking shit.
He said, "All right, you gotta go then." I said, "Like, what you mean?" He said, "If you're not plugged, I'm not playing." Okay,
let me play it back.
And 2K community is officially in the worst place I've ever seen it. So I'm on Xbox scrolling for group posts, trying to play my PG in the park, carry some dudes. And he says, "Hey, are you plugged?" I said, "Nah." He said, "All right, you gotta go then." I said, "Like, what you mean?"
He's looking for some friends to play with. He hops in the group chat. They said, "Are you plugged?" He said, "No." AKA, do you have a Zen? If you don't, you're getting kicked.
He said, "If you're not plugged, I'm not playing with you." I said, "Okay, cool. I got a Zen. I'm just lying, whatever, cool."
He lied.
Said, "That's not enough." And then kicked me from the party. What is going on?
So, and this is why I love TikTok's algorithm, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, he said he had a Zen, he was lying, and then they told him that's not enough. Well, having the device is not enough. What the fuck is going on in the 2K community? Well, having the Zen and the auto green script is not enough. Hold up. My brother-in-law admitted to the fact he wanted to buy a Zen so he can cheat, but didn't buy one because he wanted to buy one for the PS5. He's still on the 4. Ah, man, so poverty kept him from buying the Zen. That's crazy. How he want to buy a Zen before he can even afford the 5? What the fuck is going on? Hey, tell your cousin... You PS4 niggas, I hate that it's your cousin, but I gotta do this. You PS4 niggas are not beating the allegations, bruh. That is what you just said to me is the equivalent of somebody who rides the bus but has a nice watch. Like, what are you talking about, bruh? I need to get a Zen, bro, but first I gotta get the PS. Yes, get the PS5 first and then cheat. But he's trying to get the fucking cheat before the. What is going on, man? Anyways. He said that being plugged in, having a Zen wasn't enough. So I kept scrolling, right? And like 2 videos later, and I saved this instantly. I said, oh, we're going to talk about this. I found out what was not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, not only do they have offensive scripts to help you auto green, they now got defensive scripts.
I started recording because it was some weird stuff going on in this game. I take this jumper and he jumps at me. I don't think too much of it because, you know what I'm saying, that's an easily predictable jumper. He could have just jumped at me. But y'all don't know what's been going on earlier in this game. So I've heard that there is a cheat that allows players to have their device jump for them when the other player shoots the ball, and it's not actually them pressing the button. I've never...
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a script on the Chronos Zen now to where if he starts shooting, he will auto jump to respond, so he'll get easy blocks. So not only are they not playing offense in this game, it's gotten so bad, you don't even have to play defense. And this is fucking disgusting to me. Because at that point, why are you on the game? We're going to have a conversation about how MLG esports sweats have ruined fucking video games. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? The average esports pro is fucking broke. And the ones who are winning, you're most likely on a team splitting it with 3 other people. After taxes, you're taking home $1,000, and for what? Now everybody's dream is to be a fucking pro gamer and a try hard. There's no fun on these games. And because people feel the need to, because you have to ask the psychology behind this, right? What makes somebody want to cheat? They don't want to be trash. They want to be as good as the pros and maybe make it to the NBA league. This is crazy. The vibes are ruined. The vibes are ruined.
Actually come across it. I've heard about it. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what's going on in this game. So I end up getting me another stop and I want to test it out. So I do a hop jump and look what I see. We fucking got him. The hop jumper, it's basically, if you let it fully play out, it's a jumper. So it will activate whatever cheat they have going on. How would he be able to predict that I was going to do a fake hop jumper right there? And he's jumping. We got your stupid ass. I don't understand y'all, bro. I don't understand y'all. And then look, he jumps when I'm dunking the ball too, and you're all the way back.
I feel like the first example with the hop step, I was like, maybe. But when he went for the dunk and he still jumped, I was like, oh yeah, he's using a script. Because like, why the fuck did you jump and you was nowhere near the dunk? There's another content creator that did a video on how most pro level players are abusing drugs for reaction time. Oh yeah, that's not nothing new. That's been around for a long time. They use it in college too. What's the shit called? It's a prescription drug that you can get. What's the name of the drug that they use? Adderall. Yeah, Adderall. It makes you more alert. That's not new. That's been around for a long time. So yeah, they're using a defensive script.
Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? And then by now, I think he sees that I caught on and he tries to turn it off. But snatch, eat that. But then he thinks I'm stupid. He cuts it on the next possession, and you're jumping. He's jumping at a go-to shot. He's jumping back there.
Yeah, I felt like this footage really exposed because I was like the first two little hop steps. I was like it's natural to jump at a hop step because it's like a fake shot. It's more of an advanced move, and if you know how to time it correctly, you can get somebody to bite. But when he showed this footage right here, I'm like, oh yeah, he's using a fucking script. Why do you keep jumping?
The dunk. You're like, bro, what is wrong? Like, how much help do y'all need on an easy ass video game? And then he turns it off this possession again. Like y'all already cheat on offense. How much do you, Dirk Nowitzki? And then he turns it back on again. Final possession. I could have took the dunk, but I want to literally show y'all how stupid this is. Look, hop jumper.
He's jumping every time.
Stupid. Look, and now he's lag switching me. Hop jumper. He jumping again. Dunk. Jumping again. He has all of it. He's cheating on offense. Y'all didn't even see that. He's cheating on.
Fucking embarrassing too. And the worst part is if you don't play 2K, they're playing the stage game mode. The stage, for those unaware, is an area where all the sweats go because you can wage VC, the in-game currency. So like on this court, they could both put up like 1,000 VC and the winner gets 2,000 basically. So it's the sweatiest game mode because VC is hard to come by. They're cheating in the sweat mode basically. And this was just one example. So I was thinking, maybe it's not like a big problem, but then I found another one. Another one came across my timeline. Same shit. Same shit. That animation always gets them to jump. So I say all that to say, I hope I proved my fucking point. It's much more rampant than you think. It's to the point where people are hopping in group chats and saying, oh, if you're not plugged in, you can't play with us. They got defensive scripts. And for some reason, y'all blame everybody but the corporation. From my understanding from one video, Mike Wang, the lead designer on NBA 2K, has been quiet since October. This is a game that's supposed to last 9 months. You're supposed to be communicating. I know you guys got to work on the next game, but can we get a tweet or two every month? Like, what's going on? You guys going to do something about the cheaters? And you know, the unfortunate thing too, is the reason why cheaters are running rampant for those who don't play 2K is they removed all RNG out of shooting. So like in last year's 2K, you could never make more than like 30 to 40% of your shots because they wanted it to be accurate to like real NBA stats. So you could take a nice clean shot that's wide open. You could time it correctly, but you would still miss. And people hated that shit because they said, oh, it's a game. And they listened to the feedback. They removed all RNG out. And now the way the game works is when you shoot, there's a green window. If you land that meter in the green window, it will always go in, no matter if it's contested or if it's not. The downside to that is when people plug them Zins in, everything is green. It's gotten so bad. I came across a video. I don't know if I saved it. They're talking about they want to bring back the Intimidator badge. Damn, I forgot to save that one. But I came across another video where a content creator said that the solution to all the hacking that's been going on is they said you should bring back the Intimidator badge. If you never played 2K, there was a badge in the game. I think it was like 2K20, 2K21, something like that, where if you had a center and they had the Intimidator badge, they were just known for being intimidating. And anytime somebody tried to shoot near you, it would automatically give them a contest versus having to put your hand up. Now it's, hand down, man down type shit. And I'm kind of leaning towards if they keep it to where, because I did like 2K26. If they're leaning towards keeping it where there's no RNG in the game to kind of deal with these Zen users running rampant, they might have to put Intimidator back in the game, which is unfortunate because then it's going to put defense on easy mode. But to be fair, defense also needs a buff anyway. The offense is too strong in this game. As an insider, as an inside center, Intimidator was my shit. Yeah, I was kind of indifferent about the badge. I felt like it was okay because I think it's like a real thing, like the Ben Wallace type effect. And I think it really helped deal with kind of the stretch bigs. Like if you're gonna make a stretch big who's all sexy shooting threes, your ass gonna get beat up in the paint. So I think them bringing it back would give a nice buff to inside bigs. It put more emphasis on defense. I'm curious to see how they're gonna respond to this Mike Wang. Cheaters are running. Just know 2K community. Even though I make fun of ball and gun gamers, I play ball and gun games. I really did play 2K really heavily this year or last year. I'm done because there's other games to play. I peeped what's going on in the community. I'm advocating for y'all. But on the flip side, get off the fucking game. If you really want them, let me say something, because somebody complained that Mike Wang hasn't said anything in months. If you really want Mike Wang to pay attention, you need to get off them servers, because that's the other problem. Every day, Ronnie 2K wakes up, he fixes his wig. Well, first of all, he picks which wig he wants off the rack. He has like 20 of them. Puts it on his little lace front or whatever, fixes it, and then he goes and he checks the servers. And every day when he goes to check the servers, Ronnie 2K sees, between the Xbox, PC, and PlayStation version, we have 1 million players every day. If they see that on the servers every day, they're going to think, everything's okay. We have a healthy population. But if they average 1 million players every day, and then suddenly it drops to like 50,000, Ronnie 2K's wig is going to go flying. It's going to go flying. It's going to tilt at least a little bit. They're going to say, what's going on? But it's kind of hard to preach about, we need to fix X, Y, and Z if you guys won't get off. Because to be fair, you guys in this video were saying, complaining about the hackers, but you're still on the fucking game. When I got tired of it, I got off the game. I get it. It's the only basketball game on the market, but there are still things we can do as consumers to send a message to them. Hey, stop buying so much VC. I only made 1 build in 2K26, which, by the way, I'm proud of myself. Normally I do 2. Which 2 is not a lot. A lot of y'all got like 10 builds. But this this 2K26, I only made 1 build. When I got tired of the game, I stopped playing it. Stopped buying VC in excess and get the fuck off the servers. Until then, they're not going to listen. And this guy right here, he's going to run it up. Look at him. His latest eBay shipment, he's got 100,000 zins he's about to sell.
Come on, son.
Same here. I spent $50 and I'm proud of it. Look at him. He bragging.
Come on, son.
He said he got more tickets to print out.
Sick of this shit.
It's crazy, man. It's more rampant than you think. People need to stop playing games that make them miserable. Come on, son. They eating. He's eating. What else I got for y'all in terms of ball and gun news? I think I say some other articles too. Why is my music not playing? We got more data. This shit went viral. Why is this shit not playing? Here we go. This shit went viral. PlayStation stores PS5 top games for 2025 in Japan and North America. So the East versus the West. Let's see what's the difference between this went viral because people were comparing what's popular in the East versus the West. So in the United States, the top 10 games are 2K, Battlefield, GTA 5, ball and gun games, your typical shit. We've been over this. But in Japan, the number 1 game was Monster Hunter Wilds, Elden Ring Night Rain, Ghost of Yotei, Arc Raiders, okay, Minecraft, Death Stranding 2, Dynasty Warriors Origins, Battlefield 6, Dragon Quest, and Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza. It's safe to say, based off of the data, there's different ways to interpret it. The way I'm going to interpret this data is the average Japanese gamer has a better taste than the average Western gamer. I hate to break it to you. But Japan, when it comes to the cultural shit, and kudos to Japan, because these are not just Japanese games. They're playing Arc Raiders. They're playing Minecraft. They're playing Battlefield. They got ball and gun on here. But they also got, I'm not gonna lie, this is the only game on this list I think is a little sus. I don't know about this Dynasty Warriors shit. It's okay. But they have a good palette, a good mix. We got open world RPGs like these two. You got your multiplayer. You got your creative stuff, your narrative driven single player games. You got your ball and gun. You got a random pirate game that's pretty fucking fun with comedy. But the US and Canada, just ball and gun. So a lot of people were cracking jokes. I thought it was really fucking interesting. And then it led to this tweet. So the tweet got deleted, but it was somebody who reposted this. I saw it already. And basically he said, Japanese niggas when a game don't got a sword or a little girl in it. And he was talking about this data right here, which, that is funny. But to be fair, most of these games don't got swords or little girls in it. Like, so the joke's a little inaccurate. The ball and gun joke is accurate. And that's why a lot of y'all are taking offense to this shit, but what you said it's funny, but it's not accurate. Like, matter of fact, do any of these games have little girls in them? Maybe Dragon Quest. I don't know. Technically Ghost of Yotei because you start off young, but that's a grown one. But like, that's not an accurate. Probably maybe Dragon Quest, but other than that, nah. It's not funny, but inaccurate. Yakuza's always a great time. It's fucking funny. I'm all here for the jokes there. Shit doesn't bother me. I think that's the best part about the ball and gun stuff is all the sword and potion gamers, the skirt gamers, the sword and little girl. That shit is fucking funny. This shit has started. I feel like this is like the new console war. Instead of Xbox versus PlayStation, it's the skirt gamers versus the ball and gun gamers, bro. That shit is fucking funny to me. I think it's funny. I'm all for the jokes. Yeah, I love the trend now. I don't take, and I think the beautiful thing about this trend, at bare minimum, I hope everybody notices the only people who are getting mad are the ball and gun gamers. Somebody called me a potion and sword gamer, and I thought that shit was fucking funny. That shit don't bother me. I do like games with potions and swords. Why would that bother me, bro? But they get mad when you say fucking ball and don't say this shit about me, bro. The gotcha gamers, yeah. We just learned about the ceramic gamers. And then last but not least, keeping it in the realm of ball and gun gamers, we got a ball and gun update. Well, actually, this is a bad one. So last week I covered a story about how Bully Online got shut down, but in their Discord, they didn't really explain exactly why. We now know why. I mean, we knew why, but now we have confirmation. Bully Online lead says a legal threat forced its shutdown, but insists the mod never posed any threat to anybody. I'm not going to read this article because, I mean, the headline explains it all. He doesn't say Rockstar sent the cease and desist, but somebody did. Friendly reminder, Rockstar is not pro-consumer. It's crazy because they won't make Bully 2. Some fans made a mod. They're not charging for it. People are playing. It's keeping the Bully name alive, but for some reason they sent a cease and desist. This shit's corny. They're not pro game devs either. Yep. Rockstar needs to. Yo. This is bad press for them, right? And they've done other stuff that I think is bad. But if GTA 6 is not what it needs to be, do you think people will finally start turning on Rockstar, looking at all the anti-consumer things they do, the way they treat their developers, mistreat them really, not paying them, not giving them proper care packages and stuff like that? Do you think people will finally? Because like, I feel like the average ball and gun gamer will justify it in their head as long as GTA 6 is good. But maybe GTA 6 is if it's mid, maybe that'll be the thing. They'll be like, man, fuck Rockstar, man. They had a horrible 2025. GTA 6? Nah, they didn't. Well, okay. Yeah, if you're informed and you care about people and the way they're treated, yeah, they had a horrible 2025. If you're an average ball and gun gamer, nah. GTA 6 was always in the zeitgeist. It's to the point where like I'm tired of talking about it. I just want the game to come out. A, so it sedate the ball and gun gamers, and B, so we can move on from talking. And more so, I'm tired of speculating about GTA 6. Maybe I would get more excited about it if they dropped like a 10-20 minute gameplay demo. Then it'd give us something to chew on. But we have nothing to chew on. It's all speculation. And after a while, speculation is fun at first, but after a while, it gets boring. It's like, all right, bro, can we show something? We gonna see.